Good morning, students. I am Kuldeep Singh. Today I am going to start the class 9th, chapter 7, reflection of light. Students, this chapter is very important topic which I am going to discuss. First of all, what is reflection? Two topics are there. Reflection means bouncing back of light. When light comes and strike on a smooth surface or plane surface, it reflect back, bounce back to the same medium. In the same medium, when light reflect and bounce back, that is called as reflection. The coming ray is called as incident ray. So the return of light in the same medium after the striking on the surface, that is called as reflection. So reflection is done on the mirror. So on that day, this is mirror, that is one side polished and one side plain. One side polished and one side plain. When light fall on it, it reflect back. Reflection is there. This is reflection. So this is reflection. Light comes, rays comes and reflect on this position. This one is the reflection. So the reflecting surface is called as, this is the polished surface and this is the reflecting surface. Kinds of two types of reflections are there. One is a regular reflection. Regular reflection. This can be done on the smooth and plane surface. Second one is a rough surface or irregular reflection also. This can be done on the rough surface or copy of the page or paper or newspaper, which can, because it absorbs some of the light and the surface is not plane. So if the light parallel rays are coming on the plane surface and it reflect back, all rays are supposed to be go in a parallel. All rays are parallel, so these are the incident ray and these are the reflector ray. All rays are going parallel, so this is a regular reflection. And which is on the rough surface, zigzag surface we can say. So this is the, it can go comes like that, it absorb in itself, which cannot be in appropriate manners. So it can be not in parallel position, it can goes up and down. So this is called as irregular reflection. So regular reflection can light falls when the light falls on the smooth and the polished surface, then it gives a regular reflection. And if it is on the rough surface, then the light goes in somewhere in the different direction in the ordinary surface and rough surface, that is called as the irregular reflection. Now some technical terms we can use in the reflection of light, which is very important. Technical terms are very important. So students, so the rays, suppose this is the plane surface or this is a mirror, the light comes. When suppose in my hand, when there is a ball, in my hand there is a ball, if I throw the ball on the hard surface, it bounces back. I am throwing the ball, that light comes, this coming of light is called as incident ray. This is called as incident ray. And after striking on the hard surface, the rays is supposed to be bounce back. The bouncing back of rays is called as reflected ray. Reflected ray. And we doesn't know that at which angle it makes. So we have to draw one perpendicular line. In physics, this perpendicular line is known as a normal ray. Normal ray also we can say, or perpendicular line. This is perpendicular line. And this perpendicular line drawn is called as normal ray. This is called as normal ray. Okay. So then the angle, always you have to compare the angle incident with the normal. Always you have to compare with the normal. And what do you mean by the incident ray? The angle between the incident ray and the normal ray. Angle between the incident ray and normal ray is called as angle of incident. Always you have to compare with the normal. Then the angle between the normal and the reflected ray is called as angle of reflection. So how many lines are there? 3 lines. Which all 3 lines are there? Incident ray, normal ray, reflected ray. All 3 lines lie on the same plane. This is the first rule. This is the first rule, first law of reflection. Law of reflection is there. First law is all 3 lines, incident ray, normal ray, reflected ray, all 3 lie on the same plane. Second one, suppose this angle is 45. The angle between the normal and incident is 45. Then what will be this angle angle of reflection? Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This angle is also supposed to be 45, and this is the second law. So first law and second law is angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. This is the second law. Is it clear? Then second one, next, when does the angle normally, if the angle ray light falls normally on the, normally means normal, in the physics normal word means 90 degree. The light falls 90 degree or 0 degree. Okay, so then if it fall on a 90 degree, it will not bounce back. It will comes back in the same position. Okay, so experimental verification is very important. Experimental verification we will do. Then suppose this is the mirror. This is the mirror. Then draw a line over here. Put a pins, 2 pins normally on this position. Then look at from the downside to the other side, downward side. You can see that if the distance between from this position to this is P and this is Q. Suppose from this position to P, whatever the distance is this, the image will be behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. So it can be here P dash. Second one, whatever the distance from mirror to this Q point, same distance will be at the behind this one. This is supposed to be Q dash. So if you can see, observe from the downward side, from here, if you can observe from here, suppose you are observing from here, then you can see that these points are to be at this position and this position. Okay, suppose this is A and this is B. Then you can draw a straight line over here. Then draw a normal. Then find out the angle between this one. Angle between incident. This is incident ray. Okay, this is angle of incidence. Find out. If suppose this is 35 degree, then you can find out this one also. This also will be for 35 degree. So first, how many lines are there? First, incident ray, normal ray, reflector, all 3 lie on the same plane. Second one, whatever the angle of incidence, same is the angle of reflection. From the verification, from the proof, we have find out. So angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Is it clear? Then this is this verify the first law of reflection as well as the second law of reflection. So students, the formation of image by reflection, 2 types of images are there. One is real image and one is virtual image. Real image which can be obtained on the screen, that is real image. So all the line intersect each other and mesh each other. And second one is a virtual image. So virtual image which cannot be obtained on the screen, which cannot be made on the or somewhere, they appear to diverge or appear to meet at that point. These are the 2 types of images. Then next topic is not there. Image point by the object formed by the plane mirror topic is not there in the syllabus. Image formed by extended object formed by is not there in the syllabus. Position of image is also not in the syllabus. Later inversion is also. And last topic is there, that is the characteristics of image. This image, it is formed by image. So what is the characteristic of this image? First one, it can be upright. Upright means up above the position. Second one is virtual. All rays are not at the same point. Then third one is laterally inverted. If you show the right hand in the plane mirror, then will it be right hand? No, it will, the plane mirror shows the left hand. Okay, always that is a laterally inverted. And you know that always the ambulance word is written laterally inverted. Why it is laterally inverted? You know, it is, we have read in the 8th class also, the ambulance words are written in the laterally inverted. So why? Because in the front of the vehicle, the plane mirror can be observed, the driver can observe as a ambulance in a straight forward. So this is the topic. So students, try to read this topic and comment on the comment section, and if you have a doubt you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.